So recently, PropNex done a survey out of 1,250 people. 55% actually feel that EC is unaffordable or extremely unaffordable. According to URA data, the averaging PSF for new EC units in 2017 is around 798 PSF. That's around 800 PSF lah. So in 2023, right, averaging around 1,004 PSF. In the first half of 2024, we have already seen 1,005 PSF EC units being transacted. So other than the PSF has almost doubled, what truly makes EC so unaffordable in this current market? Let's find out. Alright, what you're looking in front of you is actually the PSF of EC for the past 20 years. So let's dig in, shall we? Okay, Q1. Okay, so in order to afford an EC in 2004, is averaging around 373k. Is it cheap? Wow, very cheap. Okay. In Q2 2024, we are averaging around 1,004 PSF. Because this article is talking about 2017 and 2024, let's just take a look at the PSF. Q1 2017, EC is averaging around 786 PSF, whereas Q2 we already know is 1,004 PSF. So this is the chart again. This is 2017 and this is 2024. I'm going to give you an example so you know what I'm talking. On the left, we have Park Life, Treasure Crest, and on the right, we have Lumina Grand. Park Life 2017, Treasure Crest 2017. Park Life is in Sembawang if I'm not wrong. Treasure Crest is in Anchorvale Crest. So it's around the Sengkang area if I'm not wrong. Lumina Grand is definitely in Bukit Batok. Okay? So, in order to afford a 958 square feet EC in 2017, we take the average PSF for 798 times the square feet. So here we have is 700 plus K. 5% is definitely have to be in cash. So it's around 38K. BSD 17K. The rest of the down payment is 152K. And 75% out of this will be taken care by the loan, which is around 573K. So loan aside, this is the initial outlay that you have to come up with in order to buy this house. And how much is it? 208K. And is it cheap? Cheap. Really cheap. Sayang never buy. Okay, anyway, so let's move on to the 3-bedder if you want to buy into this date. This is the actual one that there's still currently in the market, okay? So Lumina Grand, 969 square feet. It is really 1,486 PSF, okay? It may drop, it may rise, I don't know. So here's the calculation. So for this, right, it's actually a 1.4 million 3-bedder, okay? In today's current market. EC already exceeded 1 million already. So please wake up. Okay, don't be still in the last time round. EC still under 1 million. Okay, so for 1.4 million, 5% cash is around 71K. BSD is 42K. The rest of the down payment, we are looking at 287K. Take a look at these. 75% loan, yes, I know. 75% out of 1.4 million is actually 1 million plus. But you can only take up this much loan, which is 920K. Then you'll be wondering, why? Hey, you max fail, is it, Adrian? Okay, later I'll show you an example. Then you will know why my max never fail. Okay, anyway. So because your loan is lesser, you have to top up in cash or CPF. And what's the excess? Is 107K. So in order to afford this 1.4 million 3-bedder now, you need to have at least 561K in your pocket, cash plus CPF, in order to buy this unit. Let me give you an example. This example is very, very simple one. So we got Mr. Liu and Mrs. Liu. Mrs. Liu, very good looking. Okay. So this young couple, right, earns 8K each because to meet the 16K income ceiling. So both of them are 30 years old. Okay, so they can take up the maximum loan of 30 years. They got no other commitments. They got no car, nothing. They take Grab every day. Okay, so let's just take a look at this. Oh, I already drawn this. Okay, so I want you to take a look at this. Okay, so for an EC, right, this couple, Mr. Liu and Mrs. Liu, they can only loan up to 920K. Why? It's because MSR. EC is actually based on MSR. A full-blown condo is based on TDSR, total debt servicing ratio, mortgage servicing ratio. Mortgage servicing ratio, 30% of the combined income. Of 16K is 4.8. 55% out of 16K is 8,008. And you can clearly see the big difference in the loan they can get. And that's why some of my clients would rather go for private, is because they can loan higher. That means that they take on a bigger loan, so they can save on the cash and the CPF for something else. I mean, or rather save on the cash or something else. The CPF just throw inside the house. Okay, so you can see anything that is shortfall of this, right, you have to pay in cash or CPF. Okay, so this is the calculations again. And because you can loan up to 920K, ending access, cash or CPF. Later, I'm gonna give you a more shocking example. So based on today's date, what inventory do we have? Kopan Grand, Tengah, so up. Tnet, Tampines, so up. They are averaging around 1,002 PSF. 1,002 PSF, all sold out. Last time when people buy this, right, some will say, yeah, expensive lah, siao, where would I want to buy a EC for 1,002 PSF? Today's date, we are doing like that already. Okay, so Altura, Bukit Batok, Lumina Grand, Bukit Batok, North Gaya, Yishun. What are the units left? Altura, I think 4 bedder and 5 bedder only left. Lumina Grand, about to finish ready. North Gaya also about to finish ready. So should you buy? Faster go and buy before the next EC is 1,500 and above. Let's move on. Okay, so this is the example, shocking example I want to give to you. So assuming that Mr. and Mrs. Liu today, they say, okay lah, I want to buy a higher quantum because I want to retire early. Okay, which is good. So 1.8 million, if they want to afford this 1.8 million, I don't think can even afford 5. Let's just put it at 4 bidder. 4 bidder, 1.8 million. Here's the calculation. 5% of 1.8 million, 90K. Buy stamp duty, 60K. 20% rest of the down payment is 360K. 75% loan, maximum loan for EC, 16K income saving, 920K. How much do they need to top up in cash or CPF? It's 370K. So in other words, right, what's the initial total outlay they're gonna give before the loan kicks in? It's 880K. And they must have this amount before they reach 35, is because bank loan is 30. You can only service your loan up to 65 years old. If not, right, 75% will go down to 55%. I'm gonna leave that to the next time, because if not, this video will be very long. So you can see, right, this 16K income ceiling, I'm just gonna put ICR. It does make sense for last time. It works for last time, sorry. But it may not work for now, is because take a look at the PSF. 2017 to 2024 already jumped by 80%. And we all know that land cost is getting more and more expensive. That's why GRS, though there's a slight drop, that doesn't mean that developers will sell cheap. Because based on the GFA harmonization, they already lost like what? 4 to 6% of sellable. Oh, okay. That one long story. I'm going to leave it to that. And because material costs are actually rising, your kopi from like 60 cents, 80 cents jump into like 150. Now you go kopitiam, you get is around like 1,008. $1.80, you take away probably 210. If the kopi also increase, how can property not increase? Right? And moreover, property got sand, got concrete, got aluminium, got steel. All these are all increasing price. How can you expect the price to drop when material costs are increasing and inflation also? Anyhow, okay, I think I need to stop here. If not, the video will go until very long. Okay, so if you have any questions, do reach out to me. If not, I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. See you next time.